Mom and Grandma used to do. Enjoy cooked-to-order breakfast every day, all day. Daily lunch specials include favorites like open-faced roast beef, grilled chicken tenderloins, country fried steak, smoked pork chops, and catfish and shrimp on Fridays. All your favorite veggies, too. And don't forget Kay's homemade desserts. Open Monday through Thursday, 5 to 2, Friday, 5 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Saturday, 5:30 to 11. Kay's Kitchen, 501 North Jefferson Street, Princeton, 1 block from the courthouse.
1580 103.3 WPKY. And of course, we're live with Mr. Shane Bogel from the Caldwell County Extension Office. How are you this morning?
I'm loving this temperature.
Isn't this cool?
I like it.
It's like for the first time, it's the and I know there's a joke to be made there when it's not the heat, it's the humidity. But I'm telling you,
believe it.
The older I get, it's the humidity.
It is. Yes, it is.
Maybe it's just not. Thank goodness it's not just me, but I'm going to tell you that humidity, man, that's a killer.
It is in West Kentucky.
Well, it looks like that's kind of settling down, at least for this week anyway. I'm hoping to get some bush hogging done this week. And, the humidity and the different conditions, just because it's not raining doesn't mean it's a fantastic time to bush hog. Because, if you've ever been in that kind of dust and it's almost like a fog all on its own if you do it during the wrong conditions. So hopefully we'll get some of that done this week. What are you up to this week, Mr. Bogle?
Well, Extension Office, we're doing stuff. We are open. Lobby is open. Our regular 8 to 4:30 has been for several months now. So if you need something, come by, drop your soil tests off. Our box is gone from outside. Our labs are open, accepting plant samples and soil samples, of course. So that kind of stuff is available, and same-day service.
Well, that's awesome.
And we've got something that I wanted folks to be aware of, and I saw that you pulled that up on our Facebook page.
I did.
Posted that on Off the Hoof, which is our monthly beef newsletter that comes from our beef specialists across the state of Kentucky, which is a great little resource. It's got a calendar of what's happening this month in the beef herd, whether it's a fall calving herd or a spring calving herd, and just some things to think about. And with this little pandemic we've been working through, we have seen a lot of folks that's fencing in a small little corner of property and putting a couple of calves here and there, and kind of seeing what it was when we were younger.
Well, you know what? People are thinking about that.
They have to, but that doesn't change our larger producers, the ones that are raising commercial cattle. And there's a great program. It's been available. We have had folks participate in that in the county, but we do have openings this year, is our PVAC precondition program. And this is a post-weaning value-added program. The PVAC precondition program is in its second year, and the program is being offered through support from a grant from the Kentucky Ag Development Fund and is administered by the UK and the Kentucky Beef Network out of Lexington. And there are adequate funds available this year for approximately 20 producers, and this program is aimed to help Kentucky cow-calf producers who have never marketed weaned calves. The tendency is, as soon as you pull them off of mama, load them up and sell them. And we are leaving a lot of money on the table when we do that. Mm-hmm. And we're usually at a time of the year that we can hold them a little bit longer, put some gain on them, get their health up to par, and sell those in a preconditioned sale and get some extra income there. The objective of this is to encourage cow-calf producers to retain ownership and capture that added value from their investment in beef cattle genetics, facilities, improvement management. And this program kind of helps in all of that, not just helping you develop a ration and get those calves through that to that sale, but make sure that your facilities and your pastures and your feeding, your mineral program is up to par. Eligibility, producers who have never weaned preconditioned calves on the farm. So if you've ever thought about doing that, retaining ownership a little while, this is for you. And home-raised weaned calves. So we don't want bought calves. We want calves that is raised right there on the farm. And the procedures for this are pretty simple. You get a visit by myself, if it's here in Caldwell, UK specialist, and our KBN representative, and to inspect your facilities and just determine if you can handle that, because a weaning pen is not just a pen to load temporarily. You are separating calves that want back to mamas and mamas that want back to babies. And
and you need to be willing to deal with that too, because that's not the easiest thing to deal with.
It's not, and it is a little learning curve there, but we will help with that, inspecting those facilities to determine if you're suitable, if your farm is suitable. Farm feed storage, because if we're talking about holding those calves, we are talking about feed, and we can feed calves cheap enough to make money for that amount of time.
Yes.
Now, finishing calves in Kentucky, finishing cattle, not ideal. It's a whole nother ballgame. But we're talking about, an extra 45 to 100 days that you're retaining the ownership there. That is definitely doable. And those feed costs, we help develop that ration to make sure that they are getting exactly what they need for the most gain. And this visit will include planning the weaning process and designing that proper feeding program, which is a lot of folks hang up is, well, how do I do that? Do I just buy something and dump it out there? No, we will dial that in where you know exactly how much to put per head per day. Work and weigh and wean. The calves are, we kind of go through the protocol of our CPH 45 sale, which is a vaccine protocol that's the same company that we're getting the stuff from, and using that CPH guideline to work those calves. And begin that feeding program. Calves will be graded and valued at this time early. So here's what they're worth right now. We will follow them through that program and then market the calves at a recognized preconditioned sale. So not just taking them to a regular sale barn, but to a CPH sale, a red tag sale, yellow tag, Farmers Elite, one of those preconditioned calf sales. Complete the required paperwork with your beginning weight. So there is some stuff. Producers got to do his homework and keep those reports, because we're there in the beginning and we're there at the end, but in the middle is the farmer's responsibility. So producers will receive $30 per head above what sale price. That's just however many they're going to put in, a maximum of $1,000 per producer. So if you've got that many calves and you're getting up toward 1,000, that's where the cutoff is. Producers will receive a closeout report detailing the costs of the program, what you did, plumb to the end, and what hopefully your income was for that program. So if we got producers here in the county that are interested in that, definitely contact me, and we will get started thinking about that.
Well, and I'll tell you, that's a program that some of the farmers, I think, were a little iffy about at first and a little scared of. But I think now, I'm glad that they've increased the number, because now they're like, oh, wait a minute.
Well,
wait a minute, now I want to be a part of that.
For our CPH 45, we've historically had 3 to 4 producers that took part in that sale. We use ours out of Guthrie. This time there was 9.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
So folks are thinking about that, and it's smaller. It's not the 70, 80, 100 head. There are some of those kind of producers, but it's some smaller ones that's a small trailer load and participating
in that. Well, and honestly, to the smaller farmer and the guy that's got, 20, 25 head, that's not going to run, that many in trailer after trailer. They're not pulling the semis. They're pulling the stock trailer behind their truck and hoping that it gets there. That's the way that we do it anyway. And those are the kind of guys that, when you talk about that profit margin and the difference between selling them, when they're itty bitty versus hanging on to them for a little bit, the difference in money can make a huge difference. And that can mean, the difference in staying in cattle and moving on to something else.
It can, and we can tell a lot more about our genetics. That's the thing that cattle producers are constantly doing is they want that gain. What that calf weaning weight is very important. But if we can put 3 pounds a day, 2.5, 3 pounds a day, and get to a sale and get paid extra for that, when they go out west, when they go off that trailer to that feedlot to finish, they walk right to it and start eating. Where weaned calves are going, they bawl for, calves that have just been pulled off, not weaned. They stand there, they shrink until they get ready.
Well, there's a lot of stress, involved in that shipping. And then a lot of them, either they don't make it or they lose a ton of weight in the process, and they're not as healthy when they get there. This is really something that they're willing to pay extra for, because it's a lot better for their production.
With that CPH protocol, that health program is so important. We're having the correct mineral there, and the mineral is as important as any of our other procedures that we're doing, that weight gain is coming on, that they are arriving healthy and have everything inside that they need to gain once they get to that feedlot, and that's where the money is.
Well, and I think that's huge, because in this area we've got resources through the University of Kentucky that other areas don't have.
That's right, and these specialists that will be working on this program are right here in Caldwell, so that's an extra bonus too. So if there's a producer interested in that and wants more information, let me know.
Well, and you know what? It does take a little extra, but I'm not going to say that it's that. I think after the first season and after the first year, and you kind of get in a routine, it's really not as bad and as scary as what people think it is.
That's right.
I mean, it can be. I'm not going to say it's... There's those days. You wake up. I loved the first line of that. I looked... As soon as I saw it on that thing online, it says, I bought a farm. Now what? I love that. Because I say, now what? That's kind of something that all of us say maybe a decade or 20 years or 30 years down the road. You're never going to say or stop saying, now what? Because that's just going to be part of it. You got to roll with it. And I think that's important to know is not to get too bent out of shape too quick. You got to learn to kind of stay calm and ask the right questions. And maybe I didn't do it right this time, but I'll do it right next time.
Well, and that Off the Hoof newsletter is our statewide beef newsletter. It is on our Facebook page, my ag page, and our Caldwell County Extension Facebook page. And what we just talked about, the article is in there. You want some more information.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you being here. That's huge. I think this is a good thing. And I told him as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, off the hook. You've got a lot of other things on your website and social media that I look at all the time, too. Of course, don't get me wrong. It's kind of time for the kids to get busy again. That country ham, Miss Jewel was talking to us about it the other day. And I told her, I said, well, we need to make sure if nothing else happens, that happens. That
we
country
still got
ham.
an office full of country hams.
Well, I'll tell you, and of course, you had some big-time winners, too. We do want to congratulate them. Catherine Trimble, silver winner for 2020 through District 7 and 4-H. And then we also want to congratulate Lainey McConnell for the bronze winner. We want to thank or congratulate Kinsey McConnell. She was the bronze winner for 2020. We also want to congratulate Emma Costco for the Clover Level 3 winner for the Kentucky 4-H Achievement Program. And, of course, congratulations to Nolan Lewis, Clover Level 3 winner for 2020 Caldwell County 4-H, and Lane Stinson, Clover Level 2 winner for 2020. Of course, that's Caldwell County 4-H. So congratulations. You guys have got a lot of success with these kids. Talk about future farmers right there. And again, the back-to-school packs, we were talking about that.
Yes. So they should be available tomorrow, but for folks need to check that Facebook page when they are out. That's when that post will come. We had some materials that did not arrive when they were supposed to, and we're going to hold on that for a day or so until they arrive. So check that Facebook page, and when it's there, they'll be out under the awning.
Well, I'll tell you, again, anything from watching what the University of Kentucky Ag students are doing to Woodland Short Course. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff on there this week that'll really kind of give you something to do and give you something to think about, because look at that picture there, Mr. Bogel. It won't be long before that's what we're talking about. That's a white-tailed deer with a very large rack on your social media page.
We have hosted those woodland owner short courses in Caldwell a couple of times throughout my career, and those are an all-encompassing thing that our forestry folks at UK and the Forestry Service put on. Of course, now it is in a virtual format. But check that out. Check that Facebook page for that link, because that is a two-part series.
That's excellent. A good one, too.
Oh, they're excellent. They are excellent.
Anything from trees on the fence you're going to want and need to know to what kind of trees are poisonous and what do I want to set in for deer season?
They focus
what do
on
I not?
managing that family homestead, that family woodland for the next generations, what they focus on. And it is definitely a family event. They have things for kids. They have things for the adults. So check that out on our Facebook page.
There goes the now what? I bought a farm, now what? Well, you can check that out right there. That'll be great. Come on back and see us. Of course, Caldwell County Extension Office, Mr. Shane Bogel. We always have a good time when he's here. Not talking about killer hornets today. I don't know. No killer mosquitoes or wasp or gigantic spiders or... Yep. Good gravy. I don't know what to do with that. It's 8:32. Guess what we're going to do? I've got a football coach in the house. Hang on. We're going to talk about football here in just a second.
Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
Diamonds are a girl's best friend, and Hume's Jewelers understands that. We're conducting an online auction for a pair of 18-karat white gold diamond halo earrings, valued at just under $4,000. This one-day online auction will run from 6 a.m. till 4 p.m. on Thursday, August 27th only. You can click on auctions in our loyal listener Big Deal store for more information. Better yet, go see these incredible, beautiful diamond earrings in person at Hume's Jewelers, brand new location at 2935A, Fort Campbell Boulevard in Hopkinsville.
Shop local, buy local, save big deals.
Imagine if there were a place you could go to buy gift certificates to some of the best businesses in town. Now, imagine all those great gift certificates priced 30, 35, 40%, and at times over 60% or more off retail every day of the week. The Loyal Listener Big Deal Store is online and waiting for you to shop and buy gift certificates to local businesses. Go to WPKYonline.com.
The greatest comeback of all time tour is hitting the road. Hey, it's Tess. Join me and score free merchandise as our tour bus heads to Health First Community Health Clinic, Adams Breezy Hill Farm, Food Giant, Bella Marie Boutique, the Armory Gun Shop, Majestic House, the Athletic Center, and Big John's Barbecue in Farmersville. It's the WPKY Greatest Comeback of All Time Tour. Wednesday from 1 to 5 with 1580 103.3 WPKY.
Life is filled with moments. Moments we share with those we love, worry about, and strive to protect the most. At Woodman Life, we provide life insurance and retirement products to help protect you and your family so that you can enjoy all the moments to come.
This is Josh Ray, your local Woodman Life agent. Come see us at 1009 West Main Street or give us a call at 365-6111.
Certain eligibility and age restrictions apply. Woodman of the World Life Insurance Society, Omaha, Nebraska.
1580 103.3 WPKY, and from cows to football. I don't know how we're going to make that. That's just a segue that's going to be a train wreck no matter what. I can't make that segue sound good there, Coach Barnes.
Yeah, I don't know much about cows either.
I do. I think I probably know more about cows than football, but either way, I get more excited about football.
I definitely do.
Well, and it's football season, and that, of course, we just got through doing the peaches.
Yes.
And we had the peaches where we buy them, and now what have we got? And these are the ones I like.
Yeah, we are starting our clothing fundraiser, which the Athletic Center takes care of that and does a great job. So we've got hoodies and T-shirts and dry fit T-shirts and long sleeve shirts. So we're going to be selling those for the next 2 weeks and hopefully raise a little bit of money.
And that's a high school, right?
That is the high school, yes. High school football players have got those order forms and should be out selling.
Well, everybody wants their new gear for the season. I'm going to need a new hoodie. I think I wear them out every year. I need a new hoodie.
Yeah, well, I know. I run through them and wear them all the time, and I think I've got ones from when I played. So they'll last you a long time and are always good to have.
Well, and then especially if you've got a Caldwell County anything, whether it's a volleyball member or a BOP Band of Pride or it's football or whatever, you've got to have the mama shirt that, it's the obligatory mama shirt that's got the I am a mama, and the kids don't like us wearing them, but we got to have that. So that would be a great time to pick up your new shirts, right?
Yeah, and you can, if you know a football player, get a hold of them. We talked about not really getting out, going door to door, doing anything like that. But if you know one, get a hold of them. We're on Twitter. If somebody has Twitter, they can message us on Twitter.
They're all over Facebook, I can tell you that.
Yeah, and if you want to email me, my email is will.barnes@caldwell.kyschools.us. So if you want something, we can get it taken care of for sure.
Are you excited about this year?
Yeah, we've been kind of working out in our small group since June, and we've really progressed and done a good job with what little we can do, and the kids have done a great job showing up and having a good attitude, even though things aren't like they usually are. So we're hoping for good news tomorrow with the KHSA meeting, and hopefully we can start practice on Monday.
We're just not going to listen to bad news. See, that's what you do. You hope and pray for good news, and then you refuse to listen to bad. So it's good either way.
Right.
But we're holding out hope for you.
Yeah, I hope we hear some good news tomorrow. So we'll see.
I think the kids, have really looked forward to it too. I think that was mine. Even in middle school football, he just wanted to go to practice. It's like I just want to talk about football, play football, practice football, do something.
Yeah, it was good. In June, we're able to do a little bit more now with the ball, but when we first started, we weren't able to do anything. And to me, the big thing was just getting those kids back out, and it's good not just for them, but it was good for our coaches just to see them. We hadn't seen them since March, the beginning of March, and it was just good to get back and see some faces again.
I saw a couple of kids that I didn't know. They'd grown a beard since the last time I saw them. I was like, what in the world?
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
Yeah, they've changed. You're right. You know, some have longer hair now. And
mullets. The mullets are back.
Yeah, so, it was good to get back and see them.
Well, remind everybody again what we're doing there, because I want to make sure that I stay on task, or I'll mess with him all day.
The football team is selling clothing through the athletic center, which they always do a great job. Their design they did, Jennifer and Garrett put together, is really good this year. And if you want to buy something, if you know a football player, get a hold of them. We're on Twitter. People have probably put it out on Facebook. Our football team doesn't have a Facebook, but
worst case scenario, can they go to the athletic center and get one?
I think you can go down there and they can get your name down and do it that way. You can email me. My email is will.barnes@caldwell.kyschools.us.
All right. Well, what date are we looking for? September 11th?
That's hopefully going to be the first game. I hope so. I hope we can continue on the schedule that they've proposed. So
Let me
see.
say, the rivalry and the stirring of the proverbial pot has already begun.
I'm sure.
I saw it on there yesterday. I was like, oh, look at there.
Yeah, I try to stay out of that type of stuff. But.
Yeah, I don't. I encourage it. It's a whole lot of fun. Oh, man, I appreciate Coach Barnes coming in
thanks
for
for
the
having
Caldwell
me.
County High School football. And, man, fingers crossed and prayer said that everything goes good and we can play in September.
I hope so. Thank you.
Thanks so much. And, of course, we're going to be at the Athletic Center today. Actually, I am. And Kim Allen's going to go with me. The comeback tour is in full swing. Got 8 different locations today. The Athletic Center is one of them. So we'll get to check that out. See, I told everybody for the last 2 days, I said, what I'm going to end up doing while I'm there is ordering a bunch of stuff because I can't walk in without doing that. And now, guess what I bet you I end up doing today? I bet I end up ordering my football shirt. So, hey, do that. It's for the kids. It's for a great cause. It's a Caldwell County football team. Stick around. We're going to talk to the Kentucky Lotto on Coffee Talk.
Our team at Farmers Bank is committed to doing our part to protect against the potential spread of COVID-19. So effective Thursday, March 19th until further notice, we are operating on a drive-through only format. Our drive-thrus at all 3 of our locations will be open for normal hours. If your needs cannot be met through either our drive-thrus, internet banking, mobile app, or by phone, please give us a call to set up an appointment. We want to thank you for being a customer of Farmers Bank and appreciate your patience and support during these times. This is Jeff McDaniels of Farmers Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC.
I just came by to show you my beautiful car that I just bought at Tri Shoes. Y'all are always telling me to shop local, and so that's what I do every time I can. I wanted a car here that I could take up here to Tri Shoes and get service.
Bill Booth on special.
That's what they're going to do for me. My name is Dolores Campbell. I just had to share the news.
Choice Hughes is here for you and any questions you may have about your vehicle. Buy your next vehicle from the home team. Find them on Highway 91 North, Princeton, or at choicehughes.com. Bill Booth on special assignment with my friend from the Kentucky Lottery, Chip Polston. Chip, greetings and salutations.
Always good to hear from you, Dr. Booth. Hope all is well there.
Yes. We are endeavoring to persevere. That's my favorite line from one of my favorite Clint Eastwood movies. I don't know if you ever saw the movie Outlaw Josie Wales.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, but endeavor to persevere. That's
fantastic.
It's a big part. It's a big part of the movie. So, lottery, big surprise, a new game out.
We do, and this is a one-of-a-kind thing, Bill. It's pretty remarkable. The game is called Win, Play, Show, and instead of a usual lottery drawing, the results are actually based on the outcome of a live horse race that's run that day. First day tickets went on sale, and the outcome for that race, or the outcome for those tickets, rather, was based on the 8th race at Ellis Park.
Okay.
On the ticket that you get, you'll get the names of 3 horses and the race in which they'll be running, and depending on the order of finish in that horse race, you could win great prizes.
So not pre-recorded races or anything like this. This is actually based on a live horse race that has yet to happen?
That has yet to happen on that day, and on your ticket, it will be printed the name of the race, where the race will be run and everything, and then if you download the Win, Play, Show app, which is available on all the popular app stores, you can watch that race that day live, if you'd like, to see how your horses performed and how things came together. So you can get your ticket, you can pull up the app, you can watch the race that day and see if you've won.
Well, I don't have access like I used to my Uncle Vinny for tips on the races, so do I have to be knowledgeable about horse racing?
You don't need them. That's the beauty of this game, because there's no handicapping required. So the difference between playing the horses and playing lottery is basically skill versus chance. Okay? In handicapping, there is some skill based there to be able to read horses and tell which ones may do well. But a game of chance, like a lottery drawing, requires zero skill. The horses on your ticket are randomly assigned. You can't pick them. They just randomly show up in an order on your ticket. So because you're not actually picking those horses, it's a game of chance and not a game of skill. So when you go into a local Kentucky Lottery retailer there, tell them you want a ticket. It'll be what's called a quick pick, where the numbers are chosen for you. Like if you tell the clerk you want a quick pick for Powerball or Pick 3 or anything like that, you'll get your ticket and you'll be in the running.
So I will just go up and say, hey, I'd like a Win Play Show ticket?
That's all you got to do.
And what's my investment going to be?
That's a $2 ticket, and the prize structure on it is interesting. Much like the model in racing, the first and second prize levels aren't fixed, but instead they're based on that day's sales. So the more tickets we sell, the bigger those jackpot prizes are going to be. And by matching all three horses in exact order, you win the first prize. By matching the three horses that finished at the top in any order, you win the second prize, and then there are other ways to win as well.
Wow, and if all else fails, can I just scan the barcode at my local Kentucky Lottery retailer?
After the race is won. You can you can absolutely do that. So you'll actually, on your ticket, you'll get a post time. You'll find out when that race is going to be run, and after that race is run and everything's official, then you can scan that ticket and you'll know if you won a prize. But I think a lot of people are really genuinely going to like the fact that they can get this ticket and then they can watch the race. They can actually see the horse race that they've got a ticket for and see how their horses finish up. That's always a lot of fun.
Well, it's perfect timing because the Derby has been moved. Of course, the Derby's going to run next month, so it's perfect timing.
We really think this is going to be interesting and a lot of fun. And this is the first time anything like this has been offered. There is no lottery game anywhere else in the U.S. that's offered that is based on the outcome of a live sporting event. It's a Kentucky company called Equilottery that has put this together. They've worked for many, many years to get this in a position where it would be brought to market. This is the first game that they've launched. Kentucky's the first place that we're doing it, and we think folks are really going to enjoy it.
That is so awesome because I enjoy, I always watch the Derby. I enjoy it, but I'm not super knowledgeable. I mean, my extent of horse knowledge, I don't know if you know this, but I was in the YMCA Stick Horse Derby, and my horse was called Son of Seattle Slow, and I finished last in the Stick Horse Derby, so I'm not the guy you want to go for horse tips, but apparently this is all random, so everybody has the same chance to win.
It's game of chance versus game of skill. There is zero skill involved in walking up to your retailer and saying, I'd like a Win Play Show ticket. It's all a game of chance, and you'll be in the running for that day's prize.
I am a perfect candidate for zero skill. You can ask my boss, Beth. She'll
I threw that softball right to you there, Bill. I appreciate you knocking that out of the park, buddy. I felt that one coming.
You had me at zero skill, my friend. So my investment, my $2 ticket, my Win Play Show ticket, all the money's raised, a lot of the money's raised, a portion always goes to education, correct?
All of the dollars that are raised by Kentucky Lottery proceeds here in Kentucky go to fund college scholarship and grant programs.
The greatest comeback of all time tour is hitting the road. Hey, it's Tess. Join me and score free merchandise as our tour bus heads to Health First Community Health Clinic, Adams Breezy Hill Farm, Food Giant, Bella Marie Boutique, the Armory Gun Shop, Majestic House, the Athletic Center, and Big John's Barbecue in Farmersville. It's the WPKY greatest comeback of all time tour. Wednesday from 1 to 5 with 1580 103.3 WPKY.
Fortner Gas is a full-service propane company offering services in western Kentucky. You'll find offices located in Princeton and Cadiz. They're your local and family-owned propane supplier. Browse their website and discover the many services and products available to you at Fortner Gas. You can shop in person or online, and they can answer any and all questions in person or on the phone. If they are already your propane supplier, they say thank you. If not, they'd love to be. Contact Fortner Gas Company, a family tradition of service since 1951.
Indeed knows you've got big goals for your business, and we understand hiring is a crucial part of that. You need to hire people who will make a real impact. Indeed can help you find those important hires faster while paying only for what you need without any long-term contracts, thanks to our super flexible payment options. Start finding your important hire today with a free $75 credit for your first job post and get in front of more quality candidates. Go to Indeed.com/high impact. That's Indeed.com/high impact. Terms and conditions apply.
Shop local, buy local, save big deals.
Imagine if there were a place you could go to buy gift certificates to some of the best businesses in town. Now, imagine all those great gift certificates priced 30, 35, 40%, and at times over 60% or more off retail every day of the week. The Loyal Listener Big Deal Store is online and waiting for you to shop and buy gift certificates to local businesses. Go to WPKYonline.com.
1580 103.3 WPKY. We are going to rejoin Mr. Bill Booth. Of course, he's on special assignment with the Kentucky Lotto, and he's just asked a question about how much and if that money is going to go to education.
All of the dollars that are raised by Kentucky Lottery proceeds here in Kentucky go to fund college scholarship and grant programs, including every dollar of the very popular Key Scholarship ever awarded.
No matter where you live has never mattered more. For over 100 years, realtors have brought local knowledge and deep expertise to helping people find new places they can live, dream, and thrive. Places you can call home. Now and always, we are neighbors who care in the communities we serve. That's not just what we do, it's who we are. When you're ready, look for the R. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors. That's who we are.
Have you been to Big Deal Store yet? Go to WPKYonline.com and click on Loyal Listener Big Deals. The other day, I redeemed a gift certificate on my smartphone. It was so easy. Thanks to Loyal Listener Big Deals, I found new places to eat, have fun, take the family out, and get my car fixed. With Loyal Listener Big Deals, you can save money and try new businesses. Go to WPKYonline.com. But you better hurry. You never know how long each deal will last.
We at the Edge Media Group believe in the power of prayer. That's why we're asking you to pray for our community. It's simple. Just record yourself on your phone and email us your prayer. Give your name and record your prayer. We'll do the rest. Email your prayer to prayerswpky@gmail.com. We'll broadcast a community prayer on this station every day around 10 in the morning and 10 in the evening. Before our morning prayer at 10, we will ring bells as requested by Governor Andy Beshear. We will get through this together.
I like many other parents across, looked at the balance sheet on what we owe and don't owe to college. Thank you for helping our young people, because it's a difference maker for families.
It really is. And the beauty of that Keys program, especially, as you probably noticed, you don't have to do anything to get that money. It automatically follows you. If you're a high school student here in Kentucky and you get the grades required in order to get some of that money, when you register at an in-state university here in Kentucky, those dollars automatically follow you. You don't have to apply for them or anything else like that. It's an automatic transfer against your tuition bill to that institution, and I know a lot of families right at this time really do appreciate that.
Oh, my gosh, yes. All right, one last question before I let you go. For Win Play show tickets, Can I do that at kylottery.com as well, or do I need to go to my local Kentucky Lottery retailer?
You're going to go to your lottery retailer to pick those up so you
Gotcha.
can get that physical ticket and then be in the running for the race later that day.
And then I'm going to be like, instead of Googling who won what, I can just download the app, right?
Download the app, and you can watch the horse race live. You can see it unfold
awesome.
right there and see how you've done.
Last horse I bet on came across last with a smoking jacket on. It was beautiful. It was very
Well, at least it looked good.
Yeah.
And it's more important to look good in some instances.
Absolutely. We're always helping education. So you could get it at your local lottery retailer, Win Place Show. Chip Polston from the Kentucky Lottery. Thank you, sir. Stay safe.
Always great to talk to you, my friend.
No matter where you live has never mattered more. For over 100 years, realtors have brought local knowledge and deep expertise to helping people find new places they can live, dream, and thrive. Places you can call home. Now and always, we are neighbors who care in the communities we serve. That's not just what we do, it's who we are. When you're ready, look for the R. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors. That's who we are.
The greatest comeback of all time tour is hitting the road. Hey, it's Tess. Join me and score free merchandise as our tour bus heads to Health First Community Health Clinic, Adams Breezy Hill Farm, Food Giant, Bella Marie Boutique, the Armory Gun Shop, Majestic House, the Athletic Center, and Big John's Barbecue in Farmersville. It's the WPKY greatest comeback of all time tour. Wednesday from 1 to 5 with 1580 103.3 WPKY.
A new view of UK sports is coming soon.
Smart furniture shoppers all agree. At Herb Hayes Furniture and Mattress Hopkinsville, you get a bigger, better selection with the best prices anywhere around. Herb Hayes Furniture and Mattress. You'll find a huge selection of bedroom, dining room, living room furniture, also adjustable bed bases, and a great selection of mattresses. Let our sleep specialist help you get the night's sleep you want with the perfect mattress. It's worth the drive to 2519 Fort Campbell Boulevard, Hopkinsville. Check us out on the web. Free delivery for our military.
Shop local, buy local, save big deals.
Imagine if there were a place you could go to buy gift certificates to some of the best businesses in town. Now, imagine all those great gift certificates priced 30, 35, 40%, and at times over 60% or more off retail every day of the week. The Loyal Listener Big Deal Store is online and waiting for you to shop and buy gift certificates to local businesses. Go to WPKYonline.com.
I just came by to show you my beautiful car that I just bought at Tri Shoes. Y'all are always telling me to shop local, and so that's what I do every time I can. I wanted a car here that I could take up here to Tri Shoes and get service on, and that's what they're going to do for me. My name is Dolores Campbell. I just had to share the news.
Choice Hughes is here for you and any questions you may have about your vehicle. Buy your next vehicle from the home team. Find them on Highway 91 North, Princeton, or at choicehughes.com.
Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
Diamonds are a girl's best friend, and Humes Jewelers understands that. We're conducting an online auction for a pair of 18-karat white gold diamond halo earrings, valued at just under $4,000. This one-day online auction will run from 6 a.m. till 4 p.m. on Thursday, August 27th only. You can click on auctions in our Loyal Listener Big Deal store for more information. Better yet, go see these incredible, beautiful diamond earrings in person at Humes Jewelers, brand new location at 2935A, Fort Campbell Boulevard in Hopkinsville.
Need cash fast? ABC Finance is open with social distancing implementations in place. They believe it's more important now than ever to get a handle on your finances.
Hi, this is Jody Lamb at the Princeton ABC Finance location.
And this is Todd Morse at the Hopkinsville location.
At ABC Finance, we don't just provide loans, but we also provide valuable advice to help you get your